in our parsha, after Bilam strikes the donkey 3 times, the donkey says, enough is enough. And a miracle happens, and she says to Bilam, what's going on? Vayftach Hashem et pi ha'aton, she starts talking, Vatomer leBilam, me'asiti lecha ki kitani ze shalosh regalim. What have I done to you that you struck me 3 times? And it turns out the donkey not only talks, not only speaks, but the donkey is very eloquent. She uses the phrase shalosh regalim. Instead of saying 3 times, shalosh pe'amim, she used the term shalosh regalim, which, as Rashi says, is hinting to the mitzvah of shalosh regalim, of Am Yisrael who go to Beit HaMikdash 3 times a year. And what is this hinting to us, says Rashi? Chazal say that the donkey says to Bilam, are you trying to curse a nation that goes to Beit HaMikdash 3 times a year, that fulfills the mitzvah of shalosh regalim? Is that what you're trying to do? And you ask yourselves, why in the world would you choose to mention this mitzvah? Why would HaKadosh Baruch Hu put into the words of the donkey this one specific mitzvah out of 613 mitzvot? Rameir Simchat Vince, the Meshech Chochmah, says an amazing thing. He says the critique HaKadosh Baruch Hu is giving Bilam here is pinpoint exactly to his problem. The mitzvah of shalosh regalim is about what you see. What's your perspective in life? Shalosh pa'im b'shana yera'eh kol zchurcha et pnei Adon Asher Elokei Yisrael. Yera'eh, to see. 3 times a year, a Jewish person is commanded to go to Beit HaMikdash and get a spiritual perspective of life, to be able to see things in a wider sense than our Monday, day-to-day perspective of things, the materialistic way we're used to looking at things. And when a person goes to Beit HaMikdash 3 times a year, he sees life, he sees things in a much wider sense. And this is exactly what HaKadosh Baruch Hu, through the donkey, is saying to Bilam, look at you, even a simple malach that the donkey can see, you can't see, and you're trying to do bad things to a nation that has a spiritual perspective. What a difference, what a world of difference between you and them. You would never be able to hurt them because you can't even see and have a perspective that they have on life and what really is in this world. And that, I think, also is something to think to ourselves, how do we look at the world? We have to make sure that we have maintained this mitzvah of shalosh regalim. Not only we don't have the Beit Mikdash and do an aliyah la regel technically, unfortunately, right now, but the concept of being able to look at life in a wider sense, to be able to see HaKadosh Baruch Hu, lir'ot pnei Hashchina, lir'ot pnei Hashem, not only 3 times a year, but in every step we take. And that way we become the Jewish nation, the spiritual Jewish nation, and not the way Bilam, who can't see a thing, even the simplest thing that's in front of him. Shabbat Shalom.